slow right now for this class. This is the first time I actually do sound really out of breath in my life. Let me see. Oops. Let me raise these leggings. Whew. So, right now it's about 9 p.m. and I ordered pizza. I'm just gonna have one slice though. I ordered pizza, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's 9 o'clock. It's ready for like 40 minutes. Then the sauna for like 20. And not about it. Pizza's gonna be cold. But you know what? I'll be honest. I like cold pizza. Like the day after, fridge pizza. That's my jam. That's my jam. Oh yeah, baby. Hi, Fish Eye Paint Works. Wow, these names get really interesting. That's why I love YouTube. People have the wildest handles. Like, I don't have any on my mind right now, but y'all get really creative. So, mine's just my name, my artistic handle. My artistic persona. Hi Ace, how are you? We're in the live earlier, right? I remember. So, yeah, most definitely this pizza is gonna be a little tad bit cold. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. I don't really know why I'm so out of breath. This lighting is probably not the best, but it's also in the corner, so I don't know if that's what it is. I'm in the corner of this gym. Some people think it looks like a basement. It's a gym. They just left the rough shiz, I'm assuming, right? Because it's like cement. It really gives me like New York vibes. Is that a jacket you are wearing? Yeah, so I went to go work out in a hot Pilates class. Essentially, guys, my schedule. I do reformer catalog Pilates for like about an hour. And I do hot Pilates for about an hour. And then I also get on the Stairmaster for like 40 minutes every single day to just get some cardio in, as well as to lift the glutes to the sky. Sometimes when I'm feeling really energetic, I even box and kickbox. Your girl literally works out like 4 or 5 hours, like straight. But you know, I feel better than I've felt my whole entire life, and I'm used to it now. So I don't know how it's possible to get used to working out 4 or 5 hours a day, but I do it. And I still have energy. I have lots of energy. Right now it's kind of like I have to be more responsible with my time. So that's the one thing that I'm working on improving, utilizing my schedule so I'm being productive. There's a lot of time I just waste on social media, scrolling, or like asking questions, like just stuff that's not related to anything that's progressive. Well, I guess it's progressive to a certain extent, but it's something that I could let go if I wanted to. Welcome. Hi, Mustafa. Hi, hi, Hish 555. Welcome. Wow. Good night, baby girl. Hi, Omar. How are you? Young girl, Allie. You're so pretty. Thank you. I'm very sweaty right now, so I appreciate the compliment at such a state. But be honest, I think that since I've been moving my body so much, working out 4 hours every single day, I've learned to love my body in such a different like sometimes you look at your body like just like again like an avatar, whatever it may be. But when you truly start moving your body in different shapes and forms, like how I do it on a reformer, a Cadillac, then I'm just on a mat, and then I do it on the Stairmaster, and then think about boxing. They're just different forms of movement. I also like dance. I'm gonna start picking up dance. I'm gonna take some dance classes. I'm good. I'm so glad. So I've learned that my body it's powerful, right? You think about it, your body's super powerful. It has the ability to move in so many different ways, learn so many different skills. Your body and your mind are such great skills. Such not great skills, they're such great temples for you to invest in. But it's about deprogramming the negative mindsets, the ones that keep you in the misdirection. Because if you feel icky, that means that you're neglecting yourself to a certain extent. You discovered hot water 4 hours a day. Yeah, really? 4 hours a day. Tell me about your skills. What skills? I have a lot of skills. I'm the type of person that if I want to do something, I just go do it. Like I go learn, I find out and research whatever I need to do. Just make it happen. That's my skill. I make shit happen. Ow, ow. Now, I'm a true big believer that your mindset creates your reality. And that means you're able to learn anything and everything. The skills that I've learned, I like cooking, I like singing, I like dancing, I like writing, I like speaking, I like content creation, I love socializing, I love investing in myself and doing anything personal development related, working out, reading. I mean, I think that anything that makes you a better individual, that's my jam. It's a Stairmaster. We like talking about obvious things. These are pretty obvious and tangible things. But anyways, let's go back to my story about how I want to manage my time more properly. So I'm gonna try. Okay. Estás haciendo ejercicio. También acuérdate que no ve que. También acuérdate no ve que rebaja tanto. Espero ver nuevo. Yo pendiente de decirte cuando tú y yo veo para la próxima vez. I know. You guys, I don't know why. I don't even eat like a lot. Like I already eat a lot. Probably I max out at 22. But 20 calories, that's probably what I max out. I only eat like once a day. So I don't know. I feel like I've seen the change in my body for sure, the composition. I haven't weighed myself, but I guess I could be there. I don't know. I'm honestly not even stressing out about it because I'm putting in the work, and more than anything, it's just, it helps me emotionally so much as well. But the whole reasoning behind getting in shape is because I want to make sure that my body's tight and defined. So that for sure has seen progress. Like I've never had 11 abs. Like I've never had my obliques defined in my life. My arms are pretty. Look, they're not big, but they're not flabby for sure. Let's see. They're strong. I mean, this lining probably doesn't show it. Like, I don't have flabby arms. Did you say your body's divine? My body's divine. What do I do now? I'm about to release my first self-help book. And pushing the book. That's what I'll be doing for the coming year. Pushing book sales to the max. So, if you want to put a career on me, I guess you can tap me in as an author. Tap me in. What am I at, 12 minutes? So you're rich. How do you accumulate your wealth? I'm not sure if I completely understand the question. Do you want to ask it in a different format so I can understand it? Hola, Ale. Ale, 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 ale. It's not even a song. Will you sign my copy in person? I mean, eventually I think I'd sign. Should I do signed copies? I can do signed copies. I mean, for in person. My plan is eventually to do a book tour, but we'll see how that develops. Thank you, Carlos. I feel beautiful. You know, this is the first time in my life where I look at myself and I feel really beautiful in the mirror. Because before, I guess externally, I felt cute, whatever. It's like, oh, I look good, right? Internally, I guess it's not that I was seeking validation from other people, but internally, I just felt, well, I could look better, or like, I cared so much more about shit that doesn't matter. Like, the opinion of others, it doesn't matter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind of person that I'm like, oh, like, what you say is, I know, I think everybody has a voice. I think we all have to respect our voice and encourage each other to speak our truth. Yeah, this whole self-love situation actually stemmed from post-breakup. Yeah, post-breakup, I went on a date with the guy. I've only gone on one date post-breakup. And, I don't know, it made me realize that I had to raise my standards. And it's not about him. Like, he's a great guy. Like, he's got a lot going for him. But the way I was just tolerating certain things, I need to love myself more. I can't allow people to treat me any certain way that isn't how a high value woman would be treated. So, really got me thinking, like, what is a high value woman? How does she show up for herself every day? And I started up for myself. I mean, I have like a few guys reaching out constantly, wanting to go on dates. But like, truthfully, it's not even that I want to ignore them. It's not that I'm purposely doing it, but like, I'm like busy, you know? And if it's not somebody that's like completely aligned to my vision, I don't know. I mean, I'm open, and I have my eyes on someone. Yeah, I do have my eye on someone. But I'm like, I'm chilling, like, I'm not tripping, just living my life, you know? I have a lot going on right now with this book release, and I'm gonna make it a freaking book release like no one's ever done it before. Like, can you think about it? you think about, I'm like 28, 29. How often do you see people of this generation, my generation, people in that gap of 20 to 40, writing books about self-help? It's like, it's very unique. I know I have so much power being someone that is not only young, but able to offer such messages. Because, okay, it doesn't matter that I'm young, right? Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm young, like, that means I'm, no, I'm not being ageist. It's just like, it's obvious that people of a certain age demographic are more likely to be heard by the youth, right? Like, how do I explain this? People gravitate to people closer to their age demographic. So my ability to be able to provide personal development information and make it something that is cool, like I make it cool, I want to make it fun, I want to make it something that's like trendy. And because I'm at the age where like you can do that with social media, that's my goal. Like, I really want to change the way people go about their lives, like the youth. I want people to really tap into all the tools we have available to make your dream reality and push people to create from the heart. And this is for any age, right? I think people can live from the heart and live from love at any age. But our youth are our future. So to be able to provide that book in the hands of our youth and be a role model for them is such an honor. Such an honor to be able to do that. Because I know that this book is going to change so many lives. I mean, it sounds crazy to say it this now, it's date and stage, but I know I'm going to change millions of people's lives. It's like my heart knows. I didn't come here for myself. I didn't come to this world just to like live, eat, and like, you know, I came to this world and fucking shake shit up. Make it about all of us. Because it all starts with your mind. It all starts in your mind. Everything. So I've studied that shit to the max. It's max. And my voice as a writer is very transparent, very authentic, and very no bull. You can ask me anything and I'm gonna be straight up with you. If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. I'm not gonna bullshit to be like, well, it's not about knowing everything, but it's about being there for each other. You are the light. You are definitely the light. Each one of you has so much light to offer to this world, and that's why I'm so passionate about this. It's not about being recognized by millions. It's about catering to millions, serving millions of people with the message so they can change their life. And together, we can change this world. Because I'm pretty sure people will outdo me in whatever. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best. I mean, I am the best, right? That's my mental, but I know that this book is gonna get someone from here all the way up there. Like, I have no fucking doubt, no doubt. So it's kind of like a journey. It's the hero's journey. Essentially, it's the hero's journey. If you took any philosophy classes about the hero's, it's the hero's journey, but it's reflected. It's a reflected mirror of the hero's journey. So you can embody it. Oh, right, book. So Brian, I'm releasing a book, Date Money, Marry Abundance. I'm announcing the release date on my birthday, the end of this month. I'm a Leo. So the book is called Date Money, Marry Abundance, and it's a book on self-concept and abundance. And essentially it's a path, gateway, portal to transforming yourself to the version of yourself that is aligned to abundance. So it's a courtship. The entire book is like a romantic courtship. You're courting money. You're getting to know money. You know, the beginning of the book, it's not even courting money. It's kind of breaking up with that mindset, that lack mentality, that scarcity mentality, the mentality that tells you you're not worth it or you don't have enough time. That's all bullshit. It's all lies. They're all lies. You just have to fucking change the narrative. But that's in you. So it starts peeling back every layer of illusion in a lack mentality, and it alchemizes it into a mentality of abundance. So whether you like it or not, you read this book, it gets permeated into your subconscious mind, and your life is never the same after you read this book. It's never going to be the same. Because the way you view money will be changed forever. It's kind of like, I don't doubt there'll be a lot of people who cry when they read it. It's very emotional. It's very healing. It's very transformative because it's something that I had to go through. I had to realize what is causing me to feel this way, right? Like, why am I going through so much bullshit? When am I gonna get a break? And then I realized it was all me, you know? It was my own mentality that was sabotaging me. That's the first chapter is breaking the whip, self-sabotage. Give me 1 second. Hello? Yes, correct. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I'm all pumped about self-sabotage right now because that's actually the book. I mean, the chapter that's almost done. What's the phrase? Combing through it for the final manuscript. So everything's being established. It's getting serious. You guys have met me before this all happened. Like, I hope you are ready for a good journey. This is my hero's journey, and I want you to be a part of it. And not only be a part of it, once the book comes out, I'll buy it and actually implement everything in the book into your life, so you can live your own hero's journey. That's beautiful. I admire every single person who puts themselves out there and dedicates set aside time to put their thoughts into to be something that inspires humanity. I'm breaking in and out. Still? Am I good or not? Tell me. I smell like... Oops. Did I tell you guys about what happened yesterday? Can somebody tell me if I'm still breaking in and out? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check. Hello? Okay. It says loading. Okay, so I'm good. I didn't know whether it was good or not. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah. I just finished going through the first chapter. And I was combing through the parts of becoming peers. Fear of success, primarily. Didn't know if there was a fear for success. There is. And we can talk about it all in the book. Yeah. This has been such a beautiful journey. And that I live in, it's welcomed me like with warm, big arms. Everyone that has been a part of my life for these past 4 months, even the guy that I went on a date that made me mad. I'm grateful for him too, because I'm just grateful. Letting go is hard to do. You know, Not hard to do when you know something better is coming along the way. You have to let go for something better to come in. It's the rule of life. And usually, if you've become a better version of yourself, it is only in nature for something better to come into your life. Now, if you feel like you're getting worse, well then maybe you're like, oh shit, maybe that person, it's not gonna be so great. But that's the great thing about personal development. You don't have to be in the right place or at right time. You can actually, it's even the perfect time when you're at the wrong place at the wrong, like everything's going wrong. That's when personal development grabs you by the hand and takes you as far as you're willing to take it. I know a lot of people push in. I actually have a friend that actually gets pissed because I wear these evil eye earrings, and he pushes on like his Christianity and Jesus Christ. And you know what? Like, I respect it, because in his heart, he thinks that's the best thing for him to do for me. You know? Like, that's what you do for people you care about, I guess. But for me, what held me during my dark times were my mentors. My self-help person mentors. People like Louise Hayes, Joe Dispenza, Jim Rohn. These people changed my life. Like, they changed my life. I got improvement when I was 12. And I've told this story many times, but I'm sure I'll keep getting asked and I'll keep sharing because it's my story. So my parents were through a divorce. Divorce wasn't so great. I had no one to talk to. They didn't like each other. They both spoke very poorly of each other. And I was an only child. So I had no one to talk to. And I was holding everything in. I would go to therapy. Therapy wouldn't work. Like, I just felt like, just listen to me and tell me, well, how does that make you feel? And I'm like, okay, I get it. Obviously, they try to guide you through the proper mentality. And I'm not saying therapy isn't great. I guess I just, the proper therapist that were aligned to the type of healing that I needed. Because what's needed in such a traumatic point in your life, healing. You need to heal. So I've been healing through these people who are personal development leaders, Louise Hayes and Jim Rohn and Joe Dispenza. Now, during my childhood, it was predominantly Louise Hayes. Her book, You Can Heal Your Life. Amazing book. It reminds you how to, it's so important to be very vigilant of the words you speak, how you think of yourself and others, and the power of positivity. So I leaned into that deeply and heavily, as well as other forms of self-improvement books that I read, videos, all dedicated to character development. And it was only until I realized, not even realized, I took accountability of my actions and how my acts influenced my life. That's the wonderful part about personal development. It's not a hocus pocus kind of fixed solution kind of outlet. Personal development is essentially someone guiding you to the right mentality so you can do the work, right? Because at the end of the day, if you don't practice, which, like for me, if I don't practice what I'm preaching, I'm not going to reap the benefits. You don't have to just absorb knowledge, you have to implement it. That's the most important part to inspired action. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not about chasing, it's not about forcing, it's not about controlling. The exterior is already a reflection of what you've done in your insides, in your inner work. And that's the biggest cop-out mistake. People think it's all out here. So it's like, if you change your life because you read my book, I didn't change your life. You changed your own life because you took the actions to take to change your own life. I was just the light and the space and the portal you needed to make that happen for yourself. So yeah, it's gonna get crazy. It's funny though, because usually people ask me what I do. And it's always like a long conversation and people end up venting, like talking to me about their problems, and like, obviously that's why I'm doing this, because I want to help the world. I want to serve the world. So yeah, it's actually unconditional love. You know what's crazy? I've never been jealous of someone. That's the craziest thing to hear, right? Because people are always like comparing themselves, but I've never wanted to be anyone but myself. And I'm not saying it's because I've always viewed myself as a perfect person, but early in my life, I realized this is who I am. I can't be anybody else. Like, if I'm being anybody else, I'm like wasting my own time. You waste your time when you compare to other people. Because how are you going to compare things that they don't even relate? Yeah, we're all human beings. But like, really? Like, we all have so many talents and such diversity. How are you going to compare two things that just don't compare? This doesn't mean that. I think competition can be healthy, but I think competition is only healthy when you view it as of personal development and character building. Not taking in consideration truly anybody else. Yeah? Hoping you're having a great time. Is that milk? No one compares to me. Exactly. No one compares to you. Like that. Preach it. Preach it. No one compares to me. Hi, I'm from North Michigan. Hi, Mark. How are you? North Michigan. I haven't visited, but I do want to visit the states later on. It's not my priority to visit the states, but you know what? Maybe. And I do it in the United States, then maybe I'll be in Michigan. I have set targets on where this journey is going to take me, but I'm open to even better. I'm open to my targets and even better. So I can't see where or where not this book release take me. But I know you guys will be along me, and we'll be doing it together. Because maybe I've taken 1 or 2 days off from going live. But I show up every day most of the time. I show up for you guys because I care for you guys, because we're a family of almost 7,000. We're a soul family. I didn't know what I would end up community meeting. I didn't think about it for the longest time, but when you think about it, 7,000 people garnering together because we have the like frequency. Because it's not even about the frequency. It's about how you feel being present here on these lives and these chats. Like, I'm the mirror for you. You get what I'm saying? It's not really about me. It's about how you can perceive your opportunity by the mirroring I do towards you. If that makes sense. Like, if I show myself, like, I do a lot of self-love jokes, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just the best in sliced bread kind of stuff. Because I want people to be influenced by that concept. It's like influence done for the right, for the good. I want people to normalize feeling good about doing morning affirmations. Like, a morning affirmation should be cool. It should be cool saying that you want to work on yourself and read instead of go out and party. Although, don't get me wrong, still like to dance. And I'll probably still party. I mean, I haven't partied in a long time, to be honest. What's a long time? Probably a few weeks. It's kind of hard to not party in Miami. Do we ever age? I think the era we're approaching will be the era where aging will probably take a pause. I mean, the consciousness is growing at such a fast rate. If you can notice, there's so many people who speak telepathically. Like, I speak telepathically with so many people, and it's almost become kind of normal. It's very interesting. And that's because our consciousness is elevating to the 5th dimension. Physical body age. Well, it is sad because I really investigated into what the 5th dimension transition was, because it's something else with about few. Probably during the time where everybody was staying home. I really looked into what the 5th dimension was, what was the 3rd dimension, what does that have to do with consciousness, how everything's correlated to awareness. So that's when I found out that our bodies turn into, I think it's a shift in the DNA because of the solar flares. Tú y yo siempre. Mucho amor, eh? Mushrooms. Yeah. It's kind of that type of experience, but getting more solidified into dimension. Like, we're all stepping into a different dimension as we slowly start to run to our minds. Okay. Pause this. Dude, I look so sweaty. Hopefully this time I don't burp in the sauna. That was hella funny. Chico. That's crazy. I was having an argument telepathically with my neighbor the other day. I thought I was tripping. No, the collectiveness is now transitioning into empathy being more prominent in more people. So that's why you're having telepathic conversations with people. Dude, there's this conversation I'm having that it blows my mind. I was like, whoa, I've never had this type of telepathic conversation, connection, whatever. Like, that's crazy shit. But I'm here for it. The more open you are, and the more you consistently vibrate at a higher frequency, the more likely you are able to tap into these type of, it's when you unlock certain parts of your DNA. Ciao. I haven't been listening to music at all this entire time. Exactly 90 more kilohertz. You know what's up in here. I'm super happy to know what's up in here. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to? You didn't answer me. What did you say? What did you say? Choopy. I love your earrings. They're so beautiful. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate the comments. Si me miras así, no quieres que te mire. Just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. I'm prettier in the light. Ooh, that's kind of hot. Oh, that's me. Oh, good thing you're here, Ryan. Y'all need to live more. Here's what people do. Here's if people want to go eat shit. Let people eat shit if they want to eat shit. Let people be themselves so you can be yourself too. You like people telling you what to do or to not be yourself? No, right? Then don't. Only love. Anyways, I'm gonna dip out. I could have done some boxing, but I'm exhausted. It was a long day. So like, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Sleep well. Get your beauty sleep. I want y'all looking good tomorrow. Okay? Okay.